Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
2nd down and 3. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson.
36 yards.
And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Lewis Seen.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Osborne. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there at 22. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham from a yard out.
And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, here's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Allen going to go on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he'll be taken. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Third and short yardage, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Joseph on for the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggression.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Allen. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Flushed out right.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Cousins on first down.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Throw left side, and Osborne has it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Jordan Addison.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are pouring it on.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question, because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if
Touchdown, Vikings.
K.J. Osborne.
37 yards.
And the Vikings continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on first down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Now Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
K.J. Osborne
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Allen.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the camp.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, they're like, there he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown.
T.J. Hawkinson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling to his left.
And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Being chased out left.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. To Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete.
Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, 75 yards. And the Vikings have got it on cruise control.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eluding the Allen hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To the air, Allen escaping the pressure right.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Bills are able to claw one back. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Flushed out right.
Here's a diving catch right side.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Cousins.
And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
That is caught.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Cousins.
He'll find Osborne here.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
They run it with Chandler. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle.
3 quarters have come and gone.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Going right back to Akers.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
To throw is Cousins.
Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Cousins.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right.
Open man is Diggs. He's got him.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, able to avoid him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Cousins here to throw.
He gets it to Addison.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now Cousins.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Play fake. Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.